Hi guys, welcome back to my vegan kitchen. I'm going to cook a sexy dinner for my sexy husband tonight. Welcome to Veganuary. So tonight we're having one of my husband's, I would say most often requested dinners. Not always fulfilled, but tonight he will be satisfied because we're having mushroom stroganoff. Well, back in the day it was beef stroganoff, but we don't eat beef anymore. So this one is going to be so satisfying. It's super cold outside. We're going to have it over noodles. Well, they are. I'm not having it because it's gluten. I'm going to have it over rice. But it's going to be delicious and it's quick. And isn't that what makes dinner extra delicious, is when you could get this on the table quick and everybody's happy and satisfied, and then you can go and watch Jeopardy. Perfect. So, very simple recipe. Let's begin. I've already got my water on to boil for the noodles because I'm going to do this at the same time and hopefully time it just right because that's how quick it's going to be. And over here I got my pan heating up. You don't have to use a replacement meat, but I feel like the small amount of meat that we're using is going to make such a big difference in the finishing flavor that it's not going to be that big of a deal. But you don't have to use this if you don't want to use a faux meat. This is just one Beyond Burger. You could use a half of like an Impossible chopped meat pack, or one Impossible burger, or you could use a whole one if you want, you know, like the whole 1 pound package or 10 ounce package. I forget who has what sizes anymore, but we're just using one burger patty. So we're going to start by let go, there we go. We're going to start by browning this off in the pan. This is a big non-stick Dutch oven, so we're just gonna, cook it down, and then it's not gonna take very long either, just a couple of minutes. Yes, I know. And then we're gonna add the next set of ingredients, which is the aromatics, and that is our beautiful Vidalia Onion and 1.5 pounds of Portabello Mushrooms. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright, so we've been cooking for what, about 4 minutes? And you could see it is starting to cook down. The mushrooms are giving off their water. The onion is getting cooked, so now we're going to add our flavoring. Oh, it smells so good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you better say yes. So we're going to be adding in some vegan steak sauce. It's accidentally vegan. This is like a A1 knockoff. So it doesn't have the anchovies in it. I cheaped out. I should have gotten the A1, says my husband, but I thought he would be happy that I saved a couple of bucks. So let's just see how much we're putting in. Putting 2 tablespoons of steak sauce. So what I like to do, rather than dirty a measuring spoon, is just put it in the spoon that I'm cooking with, and then I can see exactly how much is going in before it goes in. And that is exactly 2 tablespoons. Exactly. And then we're going to be using Veggie Stock, but I didn't have any of my Orrington Farms, so this is the Better Than Bouillon. And I'm going to add the appropriate amount of water to go with that. And don't worry, all of the ingredients along with the measurements are going to be in the info box below. I'm going to scrape this off in just a second. There we go. And I just made more of a mess. I'm just going to stick the whole plate in there after I show you that I have some granulated garlic and some thyme. If you have fresh garlic and you prefer to use fresh garlic, feel free to use the fresh garlic. It's probably about 4 to 5 cloves. So let's give this a stir. And then we're going to add in the water to make the correct amount of stock. So that is 2 cups. And we're just going to cook this for a few more minutes. I see my water is just about boiling for the noodles. So I'm going, should I do 2 pounds or should I do 1.5? How hungry are you, and will you be taking this for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So I'll do 2 pounds because...
Do it up.
You're going to have it for lunch, Sean's going to have it for lunch, everybody's going to have it tonight. Yeah, I could have had more water in that pan, but I'll mix it up.
Mix it. Mix it.
Yeah. I'm notorious for having too small a bowl, too small a pan, too small a blender, so we'll just do the best we can. Alright, it's really hot in here now. This stuff is cooking away. So my noodles are almost ready. I neglected to tell you guys, my husband ran away and shut the camera off before I could add the dry white wine. So the white wine's been cooking in the sauce for about 5 minutes. Now we're ready to add our thickener. Today I'm using potato starch in some water. And the reason I'm using that is because I can't use flour because I want to keep it gluten-free. But if you're not gluten-free, use flour to thicken it. Or you could use cornstarch or arrowroot. But we're just going to cook this long enough for the sauce to start thickening up, which it should thicken up in just about a minute. And then as soon as it's as thick as you want it, we're going to add in the vegan yogurt. I have some unsweetened plain coconut yogurt here. I'm going to put in about half a cup. Make sure you don't get sweetened, and definitely you don't want to get vanilla because you don't want vanilla stroganoff. So my noodles are done. Oh, look at that. That's perfect now. That's the exact thickness that you want for the gravy. So now that it's the perfect thickness, I'm going to turn off the heat. I'm going to put in my yogurt. Give it a stir. And then I'm going to take out some for me because I'm not having it with the noodles. But I'm going to use my hand strainer here, and I'm just going to put all of the noodles in here, and we're going to be ready to eat that quick. Alright, there is the beef stroganoff, well, mushroom stroganoff. I've also served it with a little bit of parsley on the top and a healthy crackling of black pepper. Let's see what Mr. Mark thinks of it. Hearty? Mm-hmm. Can you taste the Beyond Burger in there?
No, I don't know.
Just like as an accent flavor, right? It's not like...
Yeah, I mean, you can't even see it.
Well, no. But I mean, it's pretty strong. It like kind of permeates.
In there.
No, it didn't liquefy.
It's a tiny little flake.
Yeah.
Good, no.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Huh?
I said thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, sir. I suppose there might be something in my pay envelope.
Yes.
Mm. Thank you. Well, I hope you guys give it a try. It's another quick dinner in a hurry. Mm-hmm. And there'll be lots of smiles afterwards, correct? So thanks, guys. We're almost through Veganuary, but that doesn't mean the end of cooking videos. That only means the beginning of the rest of the year. So subscribe for more, and we'll see you on the next one. And until then, much love.